Welcome everyone, we are Cats in Camo, here today with the H&K P30.
Another HK. I love my job. Alright, let's look at the HK. To start with, this one's chambered in 9mm. Standard magazine that's a flush mount, holds 15 rounds. I gotta tell you, this is not a standard magazine. It's an extended mag that holds 20. It weighs 26.08 ounces.
The barrel length on this gun comes to 3.85 inches, bringing the total length of the gun to 7.12 inches. The width of the gun is 1.37 inches, and the height comes out to 5.43 inches.
It's a lot of numbers. It's a very precise gun.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should look at it closer and see just how precise.
I agree. This is my first time look at this gun, and I'm really excited about it because it looks cool. Alright, let's take it off, and we're going to check clear first. Maybe. Oh gosh, yep, it's clear. That's a tight pull. Alright, the grips. I love these grips. If you've watched the channel by now, you know that I really love the finger grooves. It just feels like an easy pickup, and you know exactly where your hand's supposed to go, and that means it's more easier to fire. Oh, it's got ambidextrous. Ooh, yeah, mag release, and it's the paddle release. I love that. I love paddle releases, anyways, and I love that it's ambidextrous because that just makes it easier for me. Now, it looks like this gun has an external safety, and it is on both sides. So nice. That is really cool. We got the I believe this is the slide release button that comes into play with Dan when he's going to take it apart. And let's put it on point. Ooh. These are yellow. They're not white. So I'm guessing that means they glow in the dark, which is awesome. But I haven't shot in the dark yet, so it might not mean much for me when I get to shoot it. But still. Ooh, an interesting thing I found out about this gun is apparently this is a gun that is either favored by or solely used by the U.S. Border Patrol. Who knew? I mean, I didn't know people were that specific when it came to which type of weapon they used, but apparently so. And this model of gun was the same model that they used in the John Wick movie. I don't know about the second one, but I believe it's the first one. They might have had a modification or a compensator of some kind to help make it look better on screen. But that's Hollywood for you. But anyways, I'm going to hand this over to Dan before we take it out on the range so he can take it apart and put it back together again.
Remember, the P30 has, like a lot of HKs, trigger guard, paddle release for the magazine. So push down, magazine comes free, set it aside. We're going to show clear. Ta-da! Nothing in it. Now, to take this apart, the slide release lever comes out. It doesn't come all the way out like on a 1911. It just slides out. So you're going to push the slide back until that slide cut matches the square part at the very top of this release lever. Pull it out like so. When red shows, it's out far enough. Does that make sense? See how it's square? We'll release the slide and it just comes off. Frame. Now they've got a couple things that are unusual about this. The recoil spring and guide rod assembly has this little white rubber washer on it that slides back and forth. It's supposed to move to help mitigate recoil. It's a 9mm, so jury's out on whether or not it actually does. But guide rod actually sits on top instead of fitting into something. So you're going to push it forwards just slightly, take it out, ta-da, and barrel comes forwards, unlocks, comes out. There's the slide. HK slides tend to be narrow, not a lot of extra space in them. Very clean and efficient design. There you go. Putting it back together, slide, barrel into the slide, down. This, see, it's got a hook on one side, the other side's got kind of a flat bar. Remember, the bar goes where you can see it. So, put it in, and then this, you're just going to push it forward slightly and down so it clicks. Really simple, positive, easy to accomplish. Slide goes on the rails, under, Slide it out. Push it forwards until once again you line the hole up, and that just snaps back into place. So no pieces can get lost. Magazine in. And the P30 has this awesome, in addition to the safety, this one has, but it has a decocker on the back. It's a little intimidating. You hit it, drops the hammer kind of fast, but it will not fire. So there you go, the H&K P30. We're going to see if Allie can hammer this silhouette. She's got 5 rounds to shoot in the torso. We're going the lightest shade of blue possible for decorations. Okay, you are cocked and locked. Round in the chamber, safety on.
Last one low. But otherwise not bad.
My turn. 5 in the head. Let's see how the P30 runs. Ah, look at that. I did the same thing. We're going to call it the alley curse. Pulling the last shot low. Wow. I like this handgun.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And if you enjoyed this video, point those crosshairs at the like button down below. And make sure to stay tuned for part 2, coming later this week. See ya then.